Hi, everyone. I feel inspired to share with you all, and as many of you that are willing to listen, the way to navigate forward during this very strange time that we're living in. And I was inspired by this because I live in Romania, and the government here are enacting a lot of really crazy rules. And I can see so many people getting upset and getting angry and getting frustrated. And so I wanted to share with you the best way forward for us to manifest the world that we want to live in. Okay. And so I want to clarify how we do that, how we create that. And it's really a truth that's never changed, and will never change. And the truth is that we create the world from the inside out. So please understand that. We create the world from the inside out. We create the world from our vibration, okay? And I can hear many of you, the practical ones saying, yes, but we have to stop these people, we have to stop them, and we have to do something, and we have to demonstrate. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. What I'm saying is you have to be really careful about your vibration, okay? We create the world that we want through our vibration. So some of us will naturally feel inclined to demonstrate, to stand up. And I encourage those of you that really feel that your heart, that you want to demonstrate, that you want to stand up, that you want to point out things, to follow that truth. But make sure your vibration is really at a high level, okay? And it's not a place of anger, it's not a place of fear, it's not a place of projecting power onto others, okay? Not this whole idea that someone out there has more power than we do, than each one of us does, is the big illusion. And the dark forces want this. They want you to get angry. They want you to fight. They want you to demonstrate. They want you to get upset. Because what happens when you do that is they feed on that energy, okay? And when I say dark forces, I mean the energy that doesn't want human evolution to evolve. They want to slow it down. And the reason things are so crazy right now is because we're basically in a healing crisis. The whole world is in a healing crisis. Humanity is in a healing crisis. And any of you that's gone through a healing crisis will know one of the principles is that you always get worse before you're going to have a breakthrough, before you're going to get better. So what I'm here to tell you is that the new world, the new energy is already here. That energy is an energy of love. It's an energy of connection. It's an energy of coming together, okay? And when we look out at the world and we see all of this division and we see all of these things, don't forget a lot of this is being projected by the news media. This is not the truth, okay? This is not the truth of what's happening on the inside. So the way we navigate these times is to connect in and to go deep inside and to feel the love in your heart, okay? And every time you get drawn out and you see something that makes you feel afraid or makes you feel like someone has power over you, it's okay to see it. You have to see it. And as soon as you see it, I want you to just let it go and come back into your center, come back into your heart and focus on love and focus on what you really want. What you'll discover is that your anger, your rage is really, there's really a deep need in the anger and in the rage. The need is for love. That's the need. It sounds strange, but if you're angry or if you're upset at a politician, your need is for more love in the world, Your need is for more love in the world. So how do we bring more love into the world? We bring more love into the world by focusing on love, by focusing on our inner love, by focusing on the truth of love. So this is how we navigate this time. We keep claiming inside of ourselves the world we want to see. We do it energetically, we feel it inside, and as soon as you see your mind being drawn outside to some type of drama or some type of, like some politician seems to have power over you, don't be seduced. Please don't be seduced. Don't use your precious life force in resisting that. I'll say that again. Don't use your precious life force in resisting that. Unless you are truly called from the heart okay, from the heart, to be someone who stands up to that. So there's a difference to being called from the heart and being called from the mind. So if you're being called from the heart, you'll feel an indestructibility in you, a sense that I will stand for something, you know? And some of you will have that destiny. Most of us will not have that destiny. Most of us will be resisting this change, will be projecting onto politicians and onto people outside of ourselves to you know, they're the enemy in a way, you know, and I want you to just stop it. You know, don't waste your precious life force in worrying about what's happening on the outside. It's almost like, you know, you have a scab on your hand, okay, a scab. And if you keep looking at the scab and going, oh my God, when's it going to heal? When's it going to heal? Oh my God, when's it going to get better? Like it's a pointless thing, right? Like focusing on the scab, right? Or focusing on the wound, right? Instead of focusing on the healing mechanism that's behind that wound. So this will take a breaking of habit. Our habit is to get focused on the external drama. And I want all of you to stop focusing on the outside, to stop focusing on the outer drama. Unless you are called from your heart to stand up and say something. But you know, if you're coming out of a place of fear, or if you're coming out of a place of anger, or if you're coming out of a place of reaction, I'm telling you, honestly, that is not going to help the situation. It's actually going to feed into the dark side's agenda. We have an immense power inside each one of us. If you want the world to change, you have to start claiming that world right now, right in this moment. You have to claim it now as already done. Already done. It's already healed. You have to make this shift inside of you, all of you. Please listen to me. This is really, really, really important. And this is the truth for our life. This is just what's happening in the outer world is really just a reflection of what's happening in each one of us. Each one of us gets so caught up in our external dramas, we forget the love at our core. We forget the truth of who we are. This is why a meditation practice is so important. This is why a daily practice is so important, to keep connecting back to the love that you are. And you can use this drama that's happening now in the outer world. You can use it in a very powerful way. As soon as you see your mind being drawn to it, as soon as you have that anger inside of you, you drop it. You say, I'm not going to be seduced. I'm no longer going to be seduced by that. I'm choosing to create the world I want to see now. I'm choosing love now, okay? Don't get caught up in the external drama, please. It's such a simple thing to create from love. It's actually very, very simple, and it's very natural for us. Once we let go of seeing that there is some sort of power out there. This is the key thing. This is what's being purged from humanity. This idea that power is outside, that someone has more power than you. Okay, this is not true. This is a lie. We have all the power inside of us. Okay, we have all the power. Everything is within us, and you have to claim it. Even if you don't feel it, you have to claim it. You have to claim it over and over again. Please don't get drawn out into the outer world, into its drama. Like, withdraw your attention. Focus on love. Focus on what you're grateful for. Focus on, like for me, I'm so grateful for my friends and my family and my loved ones. I feel so grateful that I get to spend time with them and I get to appreciate them. You've got to start writing a gratitude journal. If the world is getting you crazy, start writing a gratitude journal. Start going for walks in nature. Start appreciating everything that's around you. Stop focusing on the drama. Stop watching the news. Start claiming the world you want to see now, and claim it as already happened. This is very important. Don't claim it for the future. Manifestation doesn't happen in the future. It happens right now. If more of us do this, if collectively, all of us here in Romania, all of those that have a spiritual leaning, a heart-based leaning, if we all start doing it now, you'll see so much power. We have so much power in us if we all do this together. Collectively, it's so powerful if we all stop focusing on the drama, on what these politicians are doing. Just don't give them any energy. Just come back to love. Come back to your heart. Go into nature. Appreciate your loved ones. Appreciate your friends. Write a gratitude journal every single day. Just wake up every morning and write what you're grateful for. And claim love now. Claim the world you want to see now. Honestly, the anger and the upset and the feeling of powerlessness, it really is a call for love. It's a call. There's something inside of you that knows there's a better world. This is why we get so angry. But the anger won't bring that better world around. It's a loop, you know. We see that we don't have the power and we get angry and then we want to blame someone and then it just carries on. It's a loop, it's a loop, it's a loop. It's a loop of victimization and powerlessness, okay? And I don't want you to blame yourself for it. It's not your fault. It's a habit. It's a mental habit. That's all it is, a mental habit. We have to change the habit. Stop focusing on what's happening out there and start claiming inside of yourself what you want to create. We all want to create a world where everyone is respected, everyone is allowed their freedom, everyone is allowed their sovereignty. We all want that. This is something we all long for inside because it's the truth, you know? It's the truth. And now is the time. The time is coming, okay? The time is coming. I feel it inside of me. There's so much support on the inner dimensions. But you've got to turn the energy inwards. All of that mental energy that you're using, that you're discussing everything and you're worrying about everything, okay? Take that energy and direct it back to love. Please, this is the way forward. Trust me on this. And as I said, some of you, and you will know it in your heart, are called to speak out, to speak the truth. And you will know who you are. Because you will feel a peace inside. You won't be angry, you won't be upset. You'll be peaceful. You're a peaceful warrior. You know who you are. These are the Nelson Mandelas. These are the Gandhis. You know, we all have aspects of that inside of us. And some of you are called for that. Some of you have called to go and demonstrate and to bring out the truth, okay? But not all of us are, okay? Not all of us are. And I would suggest that I think it's about, you know, maybe 90% to 10%. 90% of us have to hold the vibration of the world we want to create, okay? 90% of us, we have to hold the vibration. We have to keep claiming it day in and day out, moment by moment, and claim it in the now. This is so, so important, okay? It's really important. Please share this message with as many of your friends as possible. And, you know, I'm especially sending this to all the people in Romania because, you know, I see there's so many incredibly open-hearted people in Romania, so many really deep spiritual energies, deep connection to the earth here. And I know this is happening all over the world, you know. And I promise you, you know, the dark forces do not want us to claim that love that's inside us. We have to claim our hearts. And we have to claim the world we want to see right now and know it's here right now. Please claim it all the time. Just keep claiming it, claiming it, claiming it. As soon as you get drawn out, come back, okay? Don't get seduced. Stop watching the news. Watch more videos like this, you know. Speak to your friends, speak to your loved ones. And don't allow yourself to get upset. Focus on what you really want to create and claim it now. Claim the new world now and watch miracles unfold around you as you claim it. If more of us do this, we will change the world in the way we want to change it. But we have to do it from the inside. We can't do it with the mind. We have to do it with the heart. We have to do it with our love. We have to claim that love now. and claim the world we want to see now. This is how we will navigate these very strange times that we're living in. Okay? So please take this to heart. It's really the truth of life, that we create from the inside out. Okay? This is the truth of life. We create from the inside out, and we are, all of us are real creators. When we focus on love, when we see that love is the truth of existence. Okay? Write a gratitude journal. Don't focus on the drama out there. Don't give any energy to the drama. Come back to your heart, come back to love. Those of you who feel called, who want to speak up, who are what I call peaceful warriors, follow your destiny. Follow your destiny out into the world. The rest of us, we're just going to keep holding that space of love for you and for everyone, So please, this is the way forward. This is how we navigate these times. Does anyone have any questions? How many of you resonate with what I'm sharing here? It looks like you're all shy. Okay, I'll say good night. Florentina. Hi, Florentina. Yes. Do you resonate? I hope you resonate. Yeah. Bless you, sister. The world we want to see is happening right now. It's happening on the deeper dimensions. And the more we focus there, the more we will transition through this time very smoothly. Outside it might get a little bit crazy. When we're healing, it looks like, it sometimes gets worse. I totally resonate. Great. Okay. Thank you. I'm sure everyone will resonate. It's the truth. This has been taught. Abraham started to teach this, right? It's like you use what you don't want to focus on what you do want. That's the main teaching of Abraham, which is, a wonderful channel, that's channeled by Abraham Hicks. And, it's a true teaching. We create from the inside out. We're all causal beings. We have this ability to create, So this is the way we do it. We claim the world we want right now. And we don't put any attention on what we don't want. It's very important, this. So important to be grateful, to appreciate, to see all the goodness in your life, to see the loved ones close to you. Like every morning, if you're lucky enough to wake up with someone you love, just appreciate it, appreciate that there's someone close to you that you can love, and they can love you. And my God, what a miracle, like to walk in nature and see all the blessings, that we have our health, this incredible vitality that comes from us. There's so many things to be grateful for, there are so many things to be grateful for. Now, it doesn't mean we're in denial of our pain. Like each of us has pain inside. But we can also be grateful for our pain, because it's the pain that allows us to see the joy. It points us to what's truly important in life, Underneath pain is always something that's pointing to our ecstasy, to our joy, I've discovered this in myself, Anyone else have any questions around this? Like on the how to do this? Does anyone have any questions? Because I'd really like to make this available to as many people as possible. It's actually a very simple principle, this. Okay, very simple. Okay, so I'll say good night. Lots of love, everyone. It's been wonderful sharing with you, and I think I might do a weekly transmission about this issue. I'll keep repeating it over and over again, and I would love all of the spiritual teachers in Romania to keep emphasizing this approach You know, all of the people in the Gene Keys community in Romania. You know, there's so many of you. There's people in shamanism, and I think all of you will agree with this approach. You know, this is a universal principle. What you focus on is what we create. You know, and so this principle is a spiritual principle. It's something that's not from me. It's from the life force. You know, so I'd like this message to get to as many other, you know, spiritual teachers here in Romania, and that we all have this unified way of working. You know, we all have this way of working. You know, so that's my wish with this transmission. Thanks very much, everyone, and it's really great to see all of you, and hope to see you all sometime at a live event or on whatever. You know? Okay, so take care, stay focused.